All right, Libra or Libra cross watcher. So I went ahead and wrote some things down, just a little bit, but I think I'm going to have to separate this message because some of you I'm getting this is Libras in a relationship or cross watcher, and some of you I think this is maybe an ex or someone that was hoping to be in a relationship with you, wanting to be in a relationship with you. So there's that. I don't know. How should we do this? Should I do two messages or just kind of put it all in one? Because it's very specific, but it's going to be different if you're in a relationship as opposed to those that aren't. Well, here we go. Let's start with those that are in a relationship. But let me read what I wrote down. So basically, someone's feeling kind of inadequate here. Let's say you're married or you're in a long-term relationship, you're living together. I don't know how it looks, but you consider yourself taken, spoken for. And this could also be you. It could be entirely reversed. This individual feels as if nothing they do is good enough for you. Nothing they do really genuinely makes you happy. And they feel, I don't know if they are or not, guys. I don't know if they are giving you everything or doing it all, doing the most. They've sacrificed so much for you. I don't know. Maybe they're just thinking that and it's like not even true. But in their mind, again, unless it's reversed, they're like, I've given you everything. I try to make you happy. I try to show up for you. I try to be reliable for you, for the children, for the grandkids, like whatever y'all have established together. In their mind, whether it's true or not, they're saying, if anything, you've been my main focus. You've been my focus. I've been in this relationship all the way. I share what's mine is yours. What's yours is mine. It's ours. I share my time, my money, my everything with you. I knew I heard that shit off in the distance. You guys hear that on the video? Listen. I'm there when you need me in an emergency. Even not in a cop emergency or in an ambulance emergency, but also in times that you need me to just show up for you and be there, be available for you. I'm there, baby. I'm there for you. But it's never good enough. I feel like no matter what, you're not really happy. I feel like I can't satisfy you, or you need some sort of substance to be happy, or you are still unsatisfied or unpleased. You're always kind of in a mood, or there's always something. What's going on here? No matter what, if somebody feels like it's not equal give and take here, it's not reciprocated. No matter what they sacrifice, no matter what they give, and they believe truly, let me reiterate, that they give it all. I almost feel like I'm becoming this person. I feel like, I still don't think this is someone who wants to leave you. I don't think this is someone who wants the marriage or relationship, whatever it looks like, to end. But they're saying they're not satisfied at this point because they believe that they're giving more than they're receiving. That they're doing all the sacrificing and they're doing all the, it's not equal here or something. Or maybe they don't want it equal, but they just want you to give a little. They're saying you're not even giving enough or any. They don't feel emotionally satisfied. They don't feel you're emotionally satisfied. They feel like, am I doing something wrong? Can I do something more? Is this an unhappy relationship where two people are together? I don't sense a divorce coming. I don't sense people wanting to leave each other. It doesn't mean it won't happen in the future, but as far as the moment that I'm recording this video, it just feels like, I don't know. Not only that, but let's say, I'm going to use an example. It doesn't have to be a blended family. I did pick that up in Virgo's message, one of theirs. Let's say it is a blended family, though. Let's say y'all both had children, or one of y'all at least, before you got together. Maybe there's, some tension there between the children, or between the children and one of y'all. And, let's say one of your children and them. they may feel like this about your child as well, or if you have more than one child, more than one of them, or at least one of them. Like, you know what, I've done a lot for that kid. That's how I hear it. And they take me for granted. They take advantage of me. They cause friction between us. They talk a lot of shit about me no matter what. Like, I've tried to be a good step parent. I've tried to be a good role model. Like, someone feels very unappreciated. If this isn't a blended family, same things. You know, I feel the struggle in the relationship, but also the person feels like y'all's children, if y'all have any, are ungrateful and don't really show up for y'all as a couple, or when you guys need them in an emergency situation, or just in general. They're lazy, or they're selfish, they're all about themselves, something like that. This is not everybody's story. This is super specific. And again, it could also be reversed. This could also be somebody that you know on the outside of you that's experiencing this in their own marriage, something like that. It's like, damn. Let's talk for a minute if you're single, and we'll talk romantically. Then we're going to talk about whether you're in a relationship, single or not, whatever, other than romance, like family and friends that you've shown up for, vice versa, right? Am I making damn sense? Let's say for those of you who are single and yet there's been like this connection with somebody, but you're not like taken, you guys don't have a label with each other. Again, same scenario. This person feels, unless it's reversed, that they did everything they could. Could also be an ex. There's an ex here saying, I literally did everything. I showed up for you in emergencies. I was always there for you. I loved you unconditionally. I was selfless. I wasn't perfect, but I really loved you. And I wanted this to work. I put in as much as I possibly could, and I got so fucking little out of you. And so I'm just, you know, maybe there was someone here, if there was like a love interest, they are kind of saying, I tried. I was, you know, putting especially if this is a female, unless it's reversed, you're the female, but someone here, if it's a female, she could be like, did you want me to chase you? Did you want me to just come right out and say, hey, I'm open? It's like when you're playing ball or something, it's like, I'm open, but they pass the ball to someone else. It's like, hey, I'm open. You know, I'm single. You like drop the hints here, you let it be known, and they just never took the bait. So eventually you're like, you know what, fuck this. This person's clearly not interested in me. They clearly don't care, right? I feel like this is reversed, a lot of you, but so I also pick up on that. Now, let's shift the message a bit and talk about something other than like a romantic type connections. For those of you here, whether you're in a relationship or not, whether you're single or not, or whatever your status looks like, I think it's irrelevant to this point. The point of this is you've shown up, or vice versa, someone here has shown up for family members, or one particular, friends, neighbors, co-workers, if that's applicable here, and just did the most. Like, I go run and get your medicine when you want me to. I go run errands, I go run errands for you. I pick up your food, I get your groceries, I do this and that, and I pay the bills, or I make sure they're paid on time. I share my stash with you, is how I hear it. Oh, okay. Maybe it's a roommate situation too. I share my stash with you. I share. And not only that, it's like I kind of put myself last, my wants and dreams. Like, I wanted certain things out of life and certain times that I wanted things. And it's like, you know, you could even have someone here who's upset because they feel like they're the only sibling or the only person in the family who is actually doing something, who's actually coming through, who's actually being reliable and responsible. They have to be the one that always answers the phone. And they do it willingly, or you, if this is you do it willingly because you have a good heart, because you love these people or this person, whoever it is you're coming through for, or you care, you just care, you're nice guy, nice girl, whatever, vice versa, but that they don't appreciate it. And like, why is it all on you instead of everyone else, you know? Now, it could be the parents themselves. It could be a parent here themselves that feels like that about their child or their children, especially if they're grown adults. Like, we've sacrificed a lot for you, or I've sacrificed a lot for you, and I'm happily, it's not me complaining, it's just like, I don't really appreciate how I'm getting treated, or that, I don't know, there's a lot of tension here, guys. In this message, yeah, there's a lot of tension in a marriage, in a family, in a living situation or a living environment, the surrounding areas. Exes, there's tension there. I sense that. I also sense like potential love interest. There's also tension there. It's like I'm always the one showing interest and you're just not showing like you care. It's just in all areas someone here feels either inadequate, or if they don't feel inadequate, they feel like they're being treated inadequately, but they've done everything that they can to put it out there or to show up for someone and be dependable. You know? I can see. So let's see the other side. Well, that would take me a long time actually, because then I would have to go right back into talking about every category, because there's a lot of categories here. I feel like this is a super open message. It's going to apply in a lot of different ways. But again, I want to reiterate, whoever feels this way, they could be wrong. Maybe who they're dealing with is really going through some shit. Maybe they can't show up for this person equally, or whatever this other person's needing. And maybe it's just this person isn't expecting someone to show up equally, but just rather acknowledge. Acknowledge. That would be nice. A little bit of acknowledgement here would have been nice. Would be nice. Acknowledge that, you know, I'm here. Just acknowledge it. You know, stop trying to make my life living hell, or stop just taking me for granted or something. Like, just acknowledge that I was there for you, or that I am. Somebody wants just acknowledgement. That's it. They just wanted to be acknowledged. Or still, currently, if it's still a present situation, I just wanted to be acknowledged. I want to be acknowledged. That would be nice. I'm not asking for a thank you. I'm not asking for a payback. I'm not asking you either for equal reciprocity. Some aren't. But I just would like you to acknowledge. That's it. Because otherwise, I feel really taken advantage of, or overlooked, or unappreciated. Yeah. Wanting to be I get that. I get you. Or I get this person. I understand. I don't think this is too much to ask. That's kind of what I'm getting to. Is this like too much to ask? It almost feels a little unfair too. It does feel unfair here, or somebody at least feels like they're being treated unfairly. I don't know. Maybe someone just needs to say that. But would it make any difference? I don't know. In some situations, yeah, maybe it would. Because you never really know. Maybe someone's just got a lot going on and they don't know what you're needing, or vice versa. You know, maybe you don't know what someone's needing, and that they just really could use this, like, you know, acknowledgement of their deeds, vice versa. Maybe someone's just really stressed, or they're going through some mental health issues. You never know. But in some cases, somebody is intentionally taking another for granted. And it's really freaking hot in here out of nowhere. Like, I'm not kidding. If you've noticed, I don't know if this is translating, but it's really hard to breathe. I feel like I'm suffocating. Like, it's really, 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 really hot in here. And I've got the air on. I just feel like, like I need an inhaler, or I need, like, I don't know if this has to do with, like, something to do with, like, breathing. It's just, like, it's hot and sticky, or I don't know. Maybe someone keeps the home really hot, keeps the house really hot, or it's just fucking really hot outside. But it feels like something to do with breathing. Like, it is so suffocatingly hot. It's like, also, this could just allude to someone here who feels like they are constantly sacrificing everything for another, that they could feel suffocated because they don't have much time to do what they would like to do. What if they would like to do some things? But, you know, and it's not, and then I get that this person is so sweet, you or them, that you don't want to, like, complain about it. You never wanted to complain about it. You did it, you do it, whatever, past, present, because you care. Even if it's for neighbors, you know? I just like you to acknowledge a little bit. That's it. Yeah. I get this. This makes sense. I like this message, you know? I like it. I think we've all been through this at some point in time. So for whoever this is for in the group of Libras that this message is for, or cross-watcher, I hope that you found this message resonated with you, or something in it, and that maybe it kind of helped a little bit. But all right, guys, thank you for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.